Who remembers? We did the houses. No, don't remember. What about shape? Do you remember shape? Yeah. All right. So today we're going to talk about texture. Okay. So texture is, okay, let's just jump into it. Okay. I want everybody to have a pencil ready. Do you have a pencil ready? Yes. Good, Moon. All right. So I'm turn on my light here. And now I want everybody to grab this page. All right. I'm going to put my page here. Just up here. Be a little bit easier. All right. So it says here hatching. Can everybody see the very first one? Texture technique. I want everybody to understand, first of all, what hatching means. Hatching is when you draw lines going in one direction. Okay, now everybody, let me just bring this a little bit further down so you can really see what I'm doing. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to fold this. It's a little bit easier to get to this spot. Okay, so everyone can see here that I'm going to start drawing some lines and I'm going to make them very close together. Okay, I'm going to make the lines very close together. All right, now the reason why I'm making them very close together, make sure they're not touching, right? Very close together, because the closer they are together, the darker this box will be. Okay, now you have to be very consistent. You have to make them equally close together. Doing my best to make them equally close together. Now, this is going to be my very dark box. Okay, we're going to go from dark to light. Now, the next one, the next grade is going to be a little bit wider apart. And that's how this one is going to be a little bit lighter. Okay, so the two shades are going to be a little bit different. All right, they're going to be a little bit different. The first one is going to be very close together, and the second one is going to be a little bit further apart. And as I move down the line, I'm going to make it even bigger. Now they're all going in one direction. You can do up and down or sideways or crossways. It doesn't matter which way you do it, okay? But they all have to be in the same direction. Okay, and so now we have what we see here as a 5-grade scale. Hatching means when you draw lines together, but in one direction. Okay, they are in one direction. Does everybody understand this? Let me see. Let me see, Kitty. Hold it up. I can't see. A little bit closer, please. Good. Have you done the other boxes? I can't see the other boxes. Have you done the other boxes? Or just the first one? Can't see. Unmute yourself, Kitty. I can't hear you. Kitty, I can't hear you. Unmute yourself. What did you say, Kitty? Oh, Kitty, I don't think your microphone is working very well, honey. I can't hear a thing you just said. I know your mouth is moving, but I can't hear you. Let me see, Susie. Good. Very nice. Now, everybody listen. How we're going to, yes, perfect. Very good, Moon. Hang on, have we got 2 moons? Have we got 2 moons? Yeah, we have got 2 moons. All right, now you see these 2 circles here? You see these 2 circles? What we're going to do is we are going to create form, creating form. Can you see where it says here, create form? By the lines that we're drawing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my lines very, very close together on the outside of my circle. So it looks like the outside is receding, right? Just watch me as I do this. Make sure that these lines are very close together. Now, these lines are going to be a little bit further apart, right? If you're all watching what I'm doing, and then make sure they're all going in the same direction. And so now we have what looks like a sphere. So this is what it looks like from far away. And it looks like a sphere, right? That's what I want you to do. So I want you to do it twice, and that's how we create form. All right, now I'm going to do it in Texter only because I want you to see it. Okay, not Texter. I'm going to use a pen. All right, now you guys are going to be using pencils. I'm going to use a pen because it's a little bit darker and I think you can see it a little bit better. Now, remember what we said, we're going to go around the circle with very, very close lines together because that's when we want the darkest place to be. Remember how we said the closer they are together, the darker it looks? All right, can everybody see what a... All right, so there is my outside, should I say, the edge of the circle. And that's how it's going to look like. It is form, that we are actually creating form by making this technique. We're using texture to create form. Okay, and maybe we're going to leave it in completely light in the middle. I don't want you to press at all. I don't want you to create any I don't want you to put any light right in the middle. Okay, so this is what it looks like. All right, so we're going in one direction. We are creating texture through line. Very good. Now, can I just say, Kitty, your lines are not very even. Yeah, your lines have to be straight like mine. Look how straight my lines are here. Can you see how straight my lines are? Your lines are like scribbles. Very nice, Annie. Good. Very nice, Moon. A little bit closer, Oriana. I can't see your work. A little bit closer. Oriana, bring your work closer. Bring your work closer to me. I can't see. Yes. Yes. Closer, 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 closer. Okay, Sunny, that was really good. Show me again. Turn on your computer. Yes, Susie. Susie, I want you to do a little bit of the other one as well. That's nice. Good. Let me see, Fu, a little bit closer. Fu, a little bit closer. Good.
I don't know how. Man.
Yeah, that's good. Now, Moon, you can't draw in the middle. Moon, are you listening? You notice how in the middle of my picture here, of my circle, I didn't do any lines. Okay, so I want you to take a rubber and I want you to rub out the middle part because I want there to be like a highlight, like the sun is shining or the light is shining in the middle. And that's why I don't want you to draw inside the whole circle. I want you to go outside, and then leave the middle part a little bit lighter. And how do we create lighter? We just make them a little bit further apart. The lines are further apart. Remember we drew this grade scale here. We went from really dark because they were closer together. And then as we move across the scale, they get lighter, they get wider, and they get lighter. All right, now maybe you can't really see that very clearly because I'm going to actually do it with pen. All right, I'm going to do it with pen, but you guys have to do it with pencil because pencil is better for you. I'm only doing it with pen so that you can see it better. All right, so now what does the next one say? Who can read this word? We did hatching, and now we're going to do?
Cross hatching.
Who said cross hatching? This is correct. Cross hatching. Everybody say cross hatching.
Cross hatching.
Very good. Very good. Now cross. That's enough. That's enough. Shush. That's enough. What is a cross? Everybody make a cross with their fingers. Good. Good, Del. This is a cross. Or it could be like this, sideways. Yeah? Cross. Good. Very good. Now, we are going to cross our lines. We're going to do exactly what we did here, but this time we're going to cross. Now, watch me as I do this. I'm going to do it sideways again, only because I like going sideways. All right, just watch me as I do this first. I'm going to do the first one. Remember what I said, it has to be very close together, not touching, but very close together, as close as I can. All right, now that's just one way, isn't it? I am now going to cross this line. Brianna, put your mute on, please. All right, can everybody see how I've just got a hatching going, but I have to do the cross hatching now. Now, which is the opposite direction of this? If I'm going this way, I have to do the opposite, which is this way. Now, watch me as I do this. Are you watching? Everybody needs to be looking at me now. See how I'm going the opposite direction. And I have to make them very close together, as close as I can, so that it can be really dark. All right, see how dark that is now? Very nice, Susie. Good girl. That's excellent. Susie, I'm going to spotlight you so you can show everybody your work. Ready? Show me, Susie. Yay. Good girl. And it's opposite exactly. Very good. Now, what I want you to do, good girl, Susie, I want everybody to make the next one a little bit wider apart, just like we did up here. We made the lines a little bit wider. All right, can you see that? See how the lines are a little bit wider? As we move across this page, or should I say the scale, it gets wider and wider. Okay, I'm going to do it now a little bit wider. So you do the same. So here I go. Same direction, a little bit wider.
Wider the đồng. Tức là con làm cái cạnh những khoảng ấy.
And of course, now I have to go in the opposite direction. All right, so just a little bit wider than the previous one, just so that we can see that It's a little bit lighter now. Can everybody see the difference?
Teacher. I'm done.
Nice, Moon. Good girl. Now, Moon, yours is a little bit, very light. Why is yours extremely light? I suppose mine is too. Okay, now as I move across, I'm going to make them even more far apart. Okay, and of course, I'm going to go the other direction. Okay, and as we move across the page, you can see that we are getting lighter and lighter. So this is, today is Wednesday.
Hai cái rồi tí được. Chị biết bút túng quá.
Good girl. Now, Susie. Now, Sunny, you have to make sure that you make, yes, that's good, Sunny. Now, Moon, I can't see your work, honey, because, I can see it now. Now, Moon, you can't make the second square the same as the first square. You have to make them a little bit further apart. Moon, I think that yours are, there's a big jump from the very dark one to the second one. Susie, let me see yours, bring it a little bit closer. Yeah, it's good. It's good, Susie. Yes, yes, yes. All right, now I'm going to finish mine. Okay, and now I have finished my 5-grade value scale, and I've used texture. Can everybody see my work? Okay, so it's going from dark to light. Very nice, Sunny. Good girl. All right, now you have to do the same for the 2 circles. Good kitty. Good kitty. All right, we're going to do the circles. We're going to go in one direction and then we're going to go in the opposite direction. So make sure that on the sides, it's going to be very close together. Very close together. And then I'm going to go a little bit further in, but a little bit further apart. Now, remember what we said, we don't want to go all the way to the middle of this circle because we want the middle to be nice and highlighted. Now, can everybody see how, oh, hang on. Can everybody see how here, right? I'm going to go the opposite direction now. Okay, I'm going to go the opposite direction. I'm going to go this way. Magical what happens when you do this. And make sure you go on the outside, on the side of the circle. Make sure that you have the darkest area because that's what gives it the impression of form. It gives it an impression like value from dark to light, and it makes something come alive. Yeah. So, that looks pretty good. I'm very happy with that. What do you think? Can you see how my ball now looks like a sphere? You see that? Do you know what a sphere is? Who knows what a sphere is? A sphere is like a ball. Yeah? Did you see how I made that look like a sphere? It's no longer a circle, it's a sphere because I use this technique. I use the cross-hatching technique and I made it look like form as opposed to a shape. Okay? The circle becomes a sphere.
Teacher.
Yeah, I can't see the lines though, Susie. I can't see the lines. The lines. Oh, yeah. So when you get to the middle, see the middle? It has to go gradual. It has to be a gradual from dark to light. All right. Good. A little bit closer to the middle though, Del. Yeah, you got to bring your lines a little bit closer. That's really good, Sunny. Now, I'm going to do one more.
Teacher.
Good, Ariana. Good, Ariana. All right, now I'm going to do one more, okay? Remember what we just did. We're going to have 2 chances to practice this. Okay, so now I'm going to do again. I'm going to go very close lines together, very closely together on the edges, on the inside of the circle. So I want that to be the darkest spot. All right, so all these lines are going to be very, very close together on the inside of the circle. And I'm going to do larger lines, right? Larger, when I say larger, a larger distance between the lines, right? So I'm going to make them wider apart. And now I'm going to go the opposite direction, okay? Remember what we said cross hatching means? It means going the opposite direction. Okay, so now I'm going the opposite direction. Yes. Okay, and I'm going to do just a few lines in the middle section. I'm not going to touch the very middle. Do not go with your lines in the very middle of this circle. Do you understand? Because that's where I want the highlight. Get it? Does everybody get it? And now I have created 2 circles that look like spheres. See, if I take it really close, you can see that they are made up of lines. Good, Susie. See that? I'm just checking my phone in case it's not charging. Because remember last time, I don't know if it was with this class, but I ran out of. On to the next one, stippling. Now, stippling means dots. You need to get a texter. Everybody go and get a texter, a black one, okay? A black Sharpie like this one. A black text. Do you all have texters? Right, now watch what stippling means. Stippling means dots. You have to make the dots many and very close together. Try not to make them on top of each other. Just very, very close together, okay? So this is what stippling is. You've got to do dots everywhere. Okay, now remember, this is going to be the darkest one, this first square. So you need to make the dots very close together.
Một nét của con đâu. Giờ con cần nó. Con cần sắp tắt cần luôn. Không có trong đấy đâu. Trước mình bỏ sang thì không cất lại vào giờ mất rồi.
Dùng tạm thang được.
Nhưng mà cô phải dùng bút
Dùng bút đen được.
So you can't do this with your pencil, okay? You need a texter to do this. So we need to make our dots many, many, many little dots, tens and hundreds of dots. And the closer they are together, the darker it will be. Just like those lines. Remember we did those lines just now? The closer they are together, the darker they become. Okay, so this is called stippling. Everybody say stippling. Are you saying the word stippling?
Stippling.
Good. Stippling. Good, Annie. Stippling. This is what stippling is, when you draw dots, dots, dots everywhere, and making sure, try your best not to make one on top or touching the other. Make them separate. Make them all separate. Okay, so this is my first square. See how dark it is? Yes, very nice. Very nice, Del. Very nice, Susie. Very nice, Fu. Good job, everyone. Fantastic, Annie.
Teacher.
Good girl, Kitty. Yes, Ariana. Show me, show me. Come closer, Ariana. Can't see your work. Where'd you go? There you are. Yep. All right, now, what's going to happen in the next square, do you think? Who can guess what we're going to do now? What are we going to do? We're going to do some more stippling, but we're going to make them a little bit separated. Yeah, just a little bit, not so close together. So that's why we're using texter, remember, because texter, you can actually see the dots. But with pencil, you can't actually see them that well. And you have to probably draw the dots in, and we don't want them to be drawn because then they look like little lines. So basically, we're going to make them a little bit separate. Just a little bit separate.
Teacher, I'm done.
Show me. Ooh, I like it, Susie. That's excellent. Now, Sunny, I think you should do it a little bit darker, okay? A little bit more dots, because the difference between the first, okay, Sunny, can you hold your work up? I'm going to spotlight you. Sunny, hold your work up. Now, can everybody see Sunny's work? Can you see how her first square is too dark and her second square is very light? So we need a very gradual transition. We don't want it to be that different. So I think you should add a few more dots in your second square, Sunny. What do you think? What do you think? Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Good girl. Yes, Kitty, that's good. Now, Kitty, I want you to do dots, not lines. You got to do it slowly, because if you do it too quickly, they become lines. They don't become dots. All right, now I'm ready to go to my next one. So what am I going to do this time? I'm going to make them even further apart. I'm going to make less and less and less. As I go down the scale, right, they become less and less. And then this one. And then this one's going to have just a few. Sometimes you have to go back over the other ones, yeah? You have to go back to them. Okay, so there you have it. How's yours looking? Good, that's looking good. Keep going, Kitty. I don't think you've done them all. Have you done them? Can't really see them all. Okay, and that's mine. All right, we want a gradual. That's very good, Susie. We want a gradual one. Now, pay attention with our circles. We are going to make it darker on the outside, yeah? We're going to make it darker on the outside and lighter in the middle. That means we are going to make many, many, many dots here on the edge closer to the actual line. Many, many, many dots on the outside. Yeah, closer to the line. Very close. Try not to get those dots overlapping and touching each other. We want them to be as close as you possibly can without touching each other. All right, now see how it's going to look darker on the outside. We're going to make this circle look like a sphere. This is a great technique. This is a really good texture, guys. You can do some really nice drawings with dot. Stippling, we call it. Yeah, that's the formal word for it. Stippling. Now, as I move to the as I move closer to the center, right? As I move closer, Kitty, I can't hear you, honey. I know your mouth is moving, but I can't hear you. I can see you, but I don't understand what you're saying. Maybe you should write it in the chat. All right. Now, as I get closer to the middle of my circle, I'm going to make them a little bit further apart. And I'm not going to do anything in the middle. Right in the middle, I'm not going to do anything. Ooh, what do you think of my sphere? I like my sphere. It looks very much like a ball, doesn't it? What do you think? Maybe a little bit darker, maybe a few more dots. Okay, now remember what we said. It has to be much darker on the edges, on the sides, as opposed to the center. Because as we go towards the center, it looks as if there's a light shining, that the highlight is coming from the center. In other words, the sun is shining in the middle.
Yeah.
Yes, Susie, good girl. That's amazing. Let me see, Dal. Good, Sunny. Very nice, Dal. Good job, Ariana. Keep going, everyone. Keep going. We're going to do now. Moon, show me again, Moon. Show me again. Show me, show me, show me, show me. Now, Moon, do you not have a texter? That's really good, Junie. Well done. That's good, Junie. That's very nice. Ariana, let me see. Let me see, Ariana. Hold it up again. Ariana. Good girl. A little bit closer, please. I can't see. Annie, did you show me your work? And Harry, did you guys show me your work? Peach, did you show me your work today?
Teacher, I've been waiting for.
Good, Peach. What are you waiting for, Harry?
I doesn't what?
The photocopy. Do you have the photocopy?
Yeah, but I doesn't do it. I doesn't make it.
Why
So
didn't you make it?
wait.
Why? Oh, you haven't got the photocopy? So you don't have this piece of paper?
Well, I am waiting to.
Are you waiting for the instructions? What are you waiting for, Harry? You haven't explained it to me. All right. So that was our first one. Remember, we always have to do 2 circles, okay? So now we do our second circle. All right, go right ahead, guys. You know what to do. Does everyone understand what they need to do?
Yes.
Good. I'm going to use another text. I'm going to use this one now. This is a little bit thicker. Nice and very close together. We want it to be darker on the outside, right? As in not in the middle, on the edge of the circle. You want it to look like it's receding. So it's going further back and therefore it's going to be darker. So here we are making it look, it's going to take form, yeah? So that's what we're doing essentially. We're making a shape look like a form by using texture. Isn't that great what texture can do? And as we move closer to the center, guess what happens? We get lighter and lighter, and therefore the dots get less and less as we move to the center, and we don't do any dots right in the middle. No dots in the middle. Okay, and there you have it. There's my two spheres now. Don't you think they look amazing? Don't you think they look amazing? Huh? Wow, you guys are awesome. That looks so good. Susie and Sunny, that is absolutely awesome. And Junie, well done. Let me see, Annie. Good girl. Annie, can you see how yours looks like there's a line? Where is she? Where did Annie go? Hold yours up again. So what I want you to do is make it transition from dark to light a little bit smoother. Good girl, Moon. Yes, Ariana. Good girl. Let me see. Good. Harry, are you going to do some work as well today? Did you do anything? Can I see anything? Good girl, Dal. Very nice, Dal. Good girl, Kitty. Got a few more dots to do though, because yours looks really dark on the outside. It's going to transition. Remember what we said? It's going to go from dark to light very slowly, very gradually. All right? That's what we want to do. We don't want big jumps. We don't want it to jump. All right. So is everybody finished with their circles? I'm going to go over to scribbling. Now, scribbling is really easy. Everybody knows how to scribble. When you were a baby, you started scribbling. You didn't start drawing, did you? That's what we're doing here. So scribbles are where you go in all directions. Have a look at what I'm doing here. All directions. Up, down, around. Scribble, 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 scribble. And we're going to do lots of scribbles in there and leave very little white space. Okay, that's what a scribble is. Try not to go outside the line. You don't have to fold your paper like I did, Dal. You don't have to fold your paper. The only reason why I'm doing this is so that you guys can see it a little bit better, okay? So leave your page open like this. All right, so everybody see my scribble? Do I need to bring it a little bit closer so that you can see? There you go. Scribble. Good, Annie. That's perfect. That's a perfect scribble. Now I'm going to make it. I'm going to do it again in the next one, but I'm going to scribble a little bit less. Now, Kitty, you've gone and done all of it. Honey, you have to go from dark to light. Do you understand? You've gone all dark. You've done it all dark. Yeah? So you should just take it one step at a time the way I'm showing you, Kitty. Don't be in such a rush. Yeah? Take it one. Okay, I'm going to go to my next square. Remember what we said? Scribble, scribble, but not so much this time. Don't go everywhere. And then scribbling again. And then a little bit less. And then, whoa, you know what? I think my last two are very similar. I can't
I'll
take it back
finish
now.
next.
Hold up your work. Yep. Good. Now, Susie, yours look like circles. They're not quite scribbles because scribbles have sharp edges as well. Can you see my edges? See how some of these aren't quite circles? They're scribbles. See that? It's not very clear. All right. Yes, Annie. Beautiful. Now, Moon, yours look, they don't, the second one, okay, this one here for you, this one here, looks a little bit darker. The third one looks darker than the second one. Do you understand? So you have to go gradually from dark to light. Now, we're going to do our circles with scribbles. Okay, I'm going to do mine in Textus just so that you can see, but you can do yours in pencil. Now I'm going to scribble, scribble, scribble. Now remember, scribbles is where you get not only curvy lines, but you get sharp edges as well. And as I move to the center, I'm going to make it much, much less scribbling, much less scribbling. Okay, oops. And I'm going to do the second circle now. I'm going to do the second circle. Now remember, we're not just going to do circles because the circle one is going to come next. So it's sharp edges, curvy, it's just everywhere. You just go everywhere. You go nuts. All right. Just make sure that it's much darker on the edges. All right. I quite like that scribble, the way it's turned out. I like it. I like the way that looks. And my circle looks like a sphere. Very nice. Very nice, Susie. Okay, now, Kitty, yes, that's fine. Good. Nice, Sunny. Nice, Harry. Very good. Very good. Good girl. Now, Annie, you can't, when you move closer to the center, you can't be a big jump. It's got to be gradual. Do you understand the word gradual? Slowly, you have to transition from dark to light. So can you see mine? It hasn't got a line that shows that where it jumps from dark to light. All right. Now, with this circles, yeah, you just go round and round and round and round in circles, yeah? Now, they don't have to be perfectly round circles. I'm not doing this, okay? I'm not doing this. This is not what I'm doing. Can everybody see what I'm doing here? This is not what I want. This is not what I want, okay? Not individual circles. I'm doing this. I'll do it in my text, in my pen. See how I'm going round and round in circles? They're all overlapping each other. It looks like a scribble, but it's not. It's just round and round in swirls. That's what they are. They're swirl, 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 sort of swirls. Okay, so this is, I'm going to just go really dark here. They're all circular motion. I'm going to make this the darkest that I can, because this is going to, obviously, this is going to be the darkest square. Okay, just round and round and round and round and round, like you're doing lots of O's and they're all overlapping. Good, Sunny. Beautiful, Sunny. Good girl. That's excellent. Now, what are we going to do in the next square? We're going to make less circles than before. We're going to make them a little bit more airy. Now, remember, I don't want to see individual circles, okay? They're all overlapping each other. But, of course, I'm going to make it so it's a little bit lighter. Not too much lighter, Okay, because we've got a scale of 5 to do now.
Teacher,
Say again.
I'm done.
Wow, Susie, that was really good. And you did it so well. Very good, Sunny. Very good, Harry. Good girl, Annie. You guys are wonderful today. You're doing it so well. Okay, and as I move across the grade scale from dark to light, I'm making sure that I'm making less lines as I move across. When you get to the last one, it's very, very faint, isn't it? Yeah. Can everybody see my 5 grade scale with our circles? Good girl. Now, Sunny, I feel as though your first 3 are, your second and your third one are quite similar. Yeah, little bit similar, your second and your third square. So maybe
Yes,
darken
I'm
your
finished.
second one. Good. Good, Moon. All right. And now we have to go to our circle. Okay, the circle that becomes a sphere. So you know what to do. Remember, we do not want circles that look like this. That's not what I want, individual circles. We're just going to go circular, circular. We're going to get closer and closer, closer circles. And then as we move towards the center, we are going to make them less and less. Okay, maybe you press less as well. So very small circles. And remember what we said, as we get too closer to the middle, we make sure we do not draw the middle part. Yeah, because we want that to be as light as possible. We want it to be completely white. Okay, so nice and circle. See, can everybody see the difference between a scribble and a scribbling and circling? Can everybody see the difference? Scribbling and circling, there is a difference, yeah? Scribble means you go in all sorts of directions, whereas circling is just circles. Excellent, Moon. Excellent, Sunny. Excellent, Susie. Good girl. Very nice, Susie. Good, Kitty. Kitty, you're 5 years old, my darling. You're good. Look how cute you are. You're so little and you're doing so well. You're the youngest one here.
Teacher.
Yes, Oriana. So wonderful what you've done. Junie, very good.
Yes.
Very good, Junie. Good
Teacher.
boy.
Teacher.
Yes, Dal. Excellent, Dal. Good. Now do your second circle. Okay. Good, Harry. Fantastic. Good job. Remember, we are not doing, Harry, can you hold that up one more time? Closer. Yes, good. I'm glad that you're not doing the center, right? As soon as you get to the middle part of your circle, I don't want you to do any lines, okay? No lines whatsoever, because that's why it's going to look very shiny, like the sun is shining on the middle part. Yeah? We don't want to have any lines right in the middle. So I'm going to do another circle with my circles. We're drawing circles in a circle, aren't we? I'm just going to go much darker. Like we're going to go lots of layers on the outside. And as we move towards the center of the circle, we're going to have much less, yeah, much less of those circular lines. Okay, as soon as you move, you try and make it a little bit lighter. And as you move to the very center, we do nothing. We leave it white. Okay, nice. This one is a little bit darker than that one. Notice how my circular ones are a little bit, this one is a little bit darker. Okay. All right. So when you're finished, just hold up your work so I can see. Good kitty. Good girl. Very nice. Good Del. Good Susie. Good. Very nice, Harry. Good. I don't want there to be, I want there only to be a gradual, yeah, a gradual dark to light. We don't want there to be a big jump. Yeah. Everybody see how mine is? There's not a big jump. Yeah, it's hard to see. All right, now.
Teacher.
Yes. Ariana, good. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Ariana, I saw that. That's good. Good girl. Good girl. Yay. Yay, Ariana. All right, guys, ready? Now, this last one is just basically, hang on, I need to get another pencil. I'm going to use a pencil. I can't use a pen now because it's finger blending. Don't do anything yet. All I want you to do is color in the first one with a pencil and color it completely. Color it completely, okay? Color it completely. Don't do anything with your finger. Just color it as hard as you can. All right. Now, the very next one is going to be a little bit lighter, okay? A little bit lighter. All right, just color it in. I think I need to go a little bit darker because it's way too light. And I'm going to move across and get lighter and lighter. All right. Very good. And that's the lightest. Now, I'm going to take a tissue because I don't want to get my hands dirty. All right, I'm going to get a tissue. Has everybody got a tissue? And if you don't have a tissue, just use your little pinky finger, okay? This just means you're going to get dirty. So I'm going to use my tissue and I'm going to blend it, okay? That's what I've done. All right. Now this is the fun part. I really like how this looks on a circle. I like how it looks as a sphere. All right, you ready?
Teacher.
Yes, very good. Very, very good, Oriana. Now, look how I'm going to be pressing on the sides of my circle, right? I'm going to press really, really hard near the edge, right? As I go round and round. And as I go into the center, I'm going to press less and less. I'm not going to put so much pressure on the pencil. And it's got to be a gradual, slowly as you go into the center. All right, not going in suddenly. You got to press less and less and less until you get to the middle where you do not draw anything. And then I'm going to take my tissue. Okay, has everybody got a tissue, or are you using your hands? And we're going to rub it. Okay, and then it's going to look magical. Can everybody see what's happening when I rub it with a tissue? You can do it with your hand. This is amazing, this effect. Now have a look at this picture. How amazing does this look? Can you guys see that? See that? Look at my picture. How amazing does that look? So what's your favorite out of all these different techniques, these different texture techniques? Which is your favorite? Which one did you like the most? I must say, I think I like least the hatching. The hatching is my least favorite. Yeah, the hatching. I like the cross hatching. I like the stippling. The scribbling's okay. The circling's pretty good. But this one here, this rubbing of finger blending, I really like that one. So I've got one more circle to do. Yeah, beautiful, Sunny. That's awesome, Susie. Kitty, did you blend it with your finger? Did you blend it with your finger?
Fish.
Oh, you used the tissue. Let me see, Oriana. Good. Good, Peach. Oh, that's nice, Del. You could go a little bit darker, though, on the edges. I think you could go a little bit darker. All right. Nice one, Junie. Ooh, that's awesome, Annie. Harry, did you blend it with your finger? You have to blend it, though. Yeah? You have to take your little pinky finger.
I take my 2C and blend it.
What's that? I didn't hear you, Harry. Okay, I'm going to do my last circle. I'm going to make sure that I draw around the edges. I'm going to press really, really hard around the edges. All right, all the way around. And as I move towards the center, I press less and less and less. Pressing less and less and less. Okay, and once I get to the very middle, I'm not going to create any marks whatsoever. I'm going to leave it completely white. Okay, do not want to go to the very center with pencil. And now, just so that I don't dirty my finger, I'm going to use some tissue. All right, and now I'm just going to blend it, making sure that I do not go in the very center, because the center needs to be shiny and white. Oh, that looks amazing. That looks so good. And of course, if you've smudged it outside the circle, you can rub out the smudging, you know, if you feel like. It's awesome. So If you have finished, hold it up. Moon, 11 years old. You might need to make it a little bit. Now, Del, you want to go a little bit. Yours is, I want you to go gradually. Del, you listen to me. I want you to go gradually. So from really dark to less dark, less dark, less dark until it goes light, because I feel as though yours is not gradually moving in. So I need you to transition from dark to light.
Yes.
Hi, Nijen. You're a new student. Hello, hello. Did you photocopy the material? You're late. You're about 1 hour late, so that's okay. Yeah. Good, Susie. Good, Harry. Did you smudge it with your finger, Harry?
I do it with my tooth.
With your what?
With my
Your finger?
Yeah.
Tissue.
Teacher.
Tissue?
Tissue.
Your tissue. Yeah.
Uh,
All right. Yes, Ariana, we're going to move to that very soon. Okay. Now we have finished. Now, Nijen, Gien, is that how you say your name? Gien? We have just finished this. We've just done an amazing job. Everyone's done such an amazing job with these textures. Yeah. And we've created form here, right? We've done a gradual scale from dark to light using all these techniques, and there are so many more. Okay, these aren't just the only ones, you know. Good girl, good girl, girl.
Teacher, I'm waiting. Teacher.
Yes, Jenny. Very nice. Could go a little bit darker in the edges though, yeah, Jenny. Good. All right. Are we ready to move over to the next activity? So now I want everyone to look at this picture. So I'm going to ask you all to create a picture using one of these techniques. Now, which is your favorite? You need to choose the best one, the one that you like the most. And we are going to create one here. Now, I want to show you what I did with the other class. I have another class, and I did the cross-hatching. Have a look at this picture. Can everybody see my cross-hatching? I didn't use stippling or scribbling. I used just this cross-hatching. Now, you don't have to do cross-hatching. You can choose whatever you like. Do you want the stippling? Do you want the circling? Now, I want everybody to have a look at these pictures as well. What do you think this person has used here? What is this one called? Who can tell me what this technique is called? Come on, unmute yourselves and answer the question. What is this one?
Is this a ball?
Sorry?
Hatching?
Hatching. Did you say hatching, Sunny?
Yes.
Good girl. You're absolutely right. That is hatching. That is hatching. What about the one at the bottom? What about this one?
Cross-hatching.
Cross-hatching. Very good. You see the difference between hatching and cross-hatching? Now, we are going to create something like this, right? We're going to create form. Notice how you don't color the whole thing in. You have to leave certain parts that are highlighted. So if there's light shining on an object, you have to leave it white, completely white, but you have to gradually move to the white. You can't just suddenly do it white. Okay, so these are some more examples of what we just did. We did hatching, we did cross hatching here, we did stippling and smudging and scribbling, and this is called a curved hatching. So don't worry too much about those. These are just examples so that you can get an idea of what we're going to create. Now, we're all going to start with this activity here. Okay, we're going to start with the easy one. So everybody take this picture, and I need you all to decide which one you're going to do. I want you to unmute yourself, and I want you to tell me which technique, which texture technique you're going to use to create this picture. Sunny, which one do you think you would like to use? Which is your favorite? Have a look at your circles. Which one made the best one? Yes, Harry, which one do you think you would make?
I will make the finger blending.
Yeah, good. I like that one too. That's a good one. What about you, Junie and Peach and Dell? What do you think you'll... The hatching? The finger blending. Yeah. Good, Kitty. What about you, Kitty? I can't hear you. I can't hear you, honey. I can't hear you. Your microphone's not working. Moon, what do you think you'd like to do? Moon, 11 years old, and Moon, 2016. What do you think you guys would like to do?
I like color.
Color? We're not doing
I like
color.
color. Teacher, I like color.
No, we're not doing color, Moon. Honey, we're not doing color. We're doing with
I like
pencil.
finger blending.
Yes, finger blending. Yeah, a lot of people like the finger blending. Now, I am going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to do the, I think I want to do this circle or the scribbling. I might do the scribbling this time. Yep, I'll do the scribbling. Okay, so everybody has to go again. Pay attention, guys. Pay attention. Is everybody listening carefully? Moon, mute yourself. Now, you have to go on the edges. You have to go darker than you are in the middle. In the middle of the object, you leave it white. You see, this looks like a sphere here, yeah? Now, I'm going to do my scribbling, right? Scribble, scribble, scribble on the outside. And then as I move closer to the center, I'm going to do less scribbles. Now, you guys can start creating your own pictures, but make sure you choose just one style. Do not change it. If you're going to start with scribbling, you continue everywhere with scribbling. Now, remember what we said, at the edges, we have to go really, really dark. So you have to do lots and lots of scribbles at the edges. And as you move closer to the center of that shape, you have to do less scribbles or less stippling or less circles or less shading. And then, of course, you're going to do the, the finger blending. All right. So see how I'm doing lots and lots of scribbles here? And as I move to the center, I repeat, is everybody listening? I do not do the center of the object. This looks like a vase, doesn't it?
Mẹ không tìm được con.
We leave it completely blank. What did you do, Kitty? Yeah, but you're drawing in the center. I don't want you to draw in the center, Kitty. You have to draw around the center. Yeah. And now I'm going to do my big vase. I'm going to do lots and lots of scribbles here. And as I move closer, now this one is behind all these other ones, you see? So I'm going to do lots and lots of scribbles. I'm going to make sure that it's nice and dark. Okay, now with scribbles, we said it's not just circles. There's straight lines, there's long lines, there's curvy lines, there's edgy lines, there's all sorts of different lines. That's what a scribble is. Yeah, it's not the same. This is so much fun. Keep going, Kitty. What have you chosen? Are you going to do the finger blending as well? Are you doing the finger blending? This is so much fun. I've never had so much fun scribbling. This is so much fun. Everyone's doing something different though. Has anybody else chosen to do the scribbling? Okay, and remember, see with my scribbling, I'm not going to the center, I'm only doing on the sides. Everybody see my scribbles? Susie, did you see my scribbles? What have you chosen to do, Susie? What have you chosen to do? Are you doing the stippling or the, what have you chosen, Susie?
Finger blending.
Finger blending is a really popular one tonight. Now, I don't know, because this one has just like a, I'm going to do some more scribbling and maybe do some more very light. Leave that one the lightest. Now remember, you need to leave some space where the light is shining. Okay, we need to leave right in the middle. Can everybody see my picture? How I'm leaving in the center. I'm leaving it completely white. I'm not going to color that in at all. I'm only doing the edges. Only the edges can be really, really dark. Okay, we need that very dark tone. Okay, and don't forget, it's a gradual. Yeah, we need to go gradually from the dark, which is the edges, to the light, which is in the center of the object, of the vase, of the ball, the sphere, whatever that is. Okay. I'm really enjoying doing this, you guys. This is so much fun. Who's enjoying themselves? Is everybody enjoying themselves? Okay, now what am I going to do?
Teacher.
Yes, Junie. Ooh. Junie, I want you to go a little bit darker on the edges, okay? Go darker here on the edges here, yeah? Closer to the line. Go a little bit darker.
Teacher.
Yes, Ariana. Ooh. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Go a little bit darker on the edges though. Can you go a little bit darker on the edges? Ooh.
Teacher.
Nice. So go a little bit darker, Susie, on the edges. Yeah. Are you doing the smudging? Are you doing the smudging? Okay. Can you see how your light and dark, they don't blend very well. So you've got this like a line between the light, the medium shade, and then the dark shade. So I want those all to blend together if you can.
Teacher.
Yes. Ooh, nice, Sunny. Can you go a little bit darker on the edges? Sunny? A little bit darker here in the edges here. Can you see how mine in the edges are really, really dark here? Go really, really dark on the edges. Yeah, it's very nice though. And I like how you've left the middle part. Ooh, nice, Del. I think you can go a little bit dark on the edges as well and have it gradually moving. Don't forget, we want it to gradually move in from dark to light.
Teacher.
Yes, who's calling me?
Teacher.
Who's calling me? Ooh. Yeah, you need to go gradually though from dark to light, Susie. Oriana, show me. Good. A little bit darker on the edges, on the sides. Let me see, Harry. Harry, I can't see properly. Harry, I can't see very well. Okay, did you draw yours? You need to go a little bit more shade, a little bit more shade on the sides. Look at my picture. Can you see my picture here? Can you see how it's really dark on the edges here? That's what I want you to do. Make it really, really dark. And nearly finished my picture actually. Okay, and I'm very close to finishing my picture. Oh, nice, Annie. That's great. I want you to go dark on the other ones as well, not just the two big vases. On all the other ones as well. Good, Ariana. Oh, okay. Yep. I see it now, Harry. I see it now. You obviously drew yours, didn't you? Didn't get the
I'm
photocopy.
finished this.
Yep. Good, Moon. Yes, Harry. Did you want to say something? No? Oh, that's nice,
Oh.
Dal. It's really good, Dal. All right, and I believe that I am finished. Let me just, yeah. Yeah. It's not going to let me screenshot. Capture. Ooh. Did everybody have a look at my picture in the chat? Can you all see my picture? I did mine with scribbles. What do you think of my picture? Do you like it? It was really fun to do, actually. I don't think I've done a picture like this before. All right. So now, if you've all finished that one, we're going to finish this one, okay? Now you have to choose a different style this time. I reckon we could do dots, yeah, as in stippling. Don't forget, you have to look at this to decide which one you want to do. I might do either cross hatching. You have to do a different one, okay? You can't do it the same as before. I can't do, for example, scribbling, because I already did scribbling. You have to choose another one. I'm thinking that maybe I should do either cross hatching or stippling. What should I do? I might actually go for stippling. Yeah, I might actually go for stippling. I like your pick. Thanks, Dal. Thank you. I like yours too. And Iris 10. Where's Iris? Iris. Hello, teacher. I'm new student. I'm sorry I'm late. Teacher Vicki. Okay. Iris, can you participate in the activities? Okay, we have about we have about half an hour, 45 minutes left. Yes, somebody called me. So, what are you guys going to do now? You have to decide. I might do, I'm between the stippling, very nice, Susie. I am thinking, what do you think I should do? Stippling or cross hatching?
I think cross hatching.
Do you really think so? I think, I don't know what to do. I think I'd like, I kind of did start cross hatching. See, this is where I started cross hatching here. See, I did a bit of cross hatching. See this? I started this in another lesson. Oops. No, just started this in another lesson. So I'm just going to continue this one actually. Here's my cross hatching one. What happened? Why is this going off? Oh. Okay. Okay. So I'm just going to continue with my cross hatching here, and everybody has to continue with a style. They have to choose one. Has everybody chosen one? And as soon as you guys finish, I would like for you to put it on Zalo. Can you do that? You need to put it on Zalo so I can see your wonderful work, because I know we're not going to finish this today. So when you do go home and finish it, I'd like to see it. So we did all these activities so that we can do this a little bit. Now we're experienced. We've got so much experience because we've been doing these all day for about an hour. Okay, got this big orange back here. Can you really see this big orange? It's like an orange, I think, or a peach or something. I don't know. I'm going to just do it in the background. How's it all going, guys? Moon, you're doing something completely different. What are you doing? Moon 2016. You're not doing the activity that I set you, that's for sure. I think it looks okay. Starting to like this.
Teacher.
Yes. Which one did you choose, Oriana?
Yes.
Which one did you choose? Which technique did you choose? Which one? You didn't answer me, Oriana. I asked you which one, which technique did you choose? You didn't tell me.
Teacher, I finished.
Show me.
I finished. Yes.
Wow, that looks great. What did you use? Harry, what did you use?
The straight.
Which one?
The straight.
Moon, that's great. Show me again, Moon. I'm going to spotlight you, Moon. Okay, I want to spotlight you so you can show everybody. That's it. Wow. Did you do? Oh, who's making noise? Stop talking. Moon, who's talking? Now, Moon, what did you use? What technique did you use?
The fingers going.
Did you do hatching?
The first spelling.
Which one did you use? Moon? I can't hear you. You have to tell me. You have to tell me what you used. Ah, the blending. The finger blending, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, I understand. All right. Okay. Very good. Very good, Moon. Who else wants to share their activity?
Teacher, I use the hatching.
Say that again.
I use the hatching.
The hatching. Oh, show me.
Here.
Show me.
Teacher.
Oh, Harry. Oh, Harry did the hatching. Well done. What about you, Del? Which one did you use? What did you use, Del?
I use my pencil.
Yeah, I know. So you did the finger blending. Is that the one you did?
Yes.
Okay. Nobody did hatching except for Harry. Well done, Harry.
Teacher.
Good moon. What about the other one? Yep. Good girl. Good girl.
Anh chưa? Chào anh. Chị chưa đang học rồi sao ăn được? Chưa. Sao anh chị ba mấy rồi đó? Cô nói con chụp hình này cô nhìn thấy không?
Teacher.
Yes, Junie. Yes, Junie. Oh, you did stippling. Wait, Junie. I'm gonna spotlight you. Whoa. You have to go darker around the edges though. That's really good. But I wanted you to go dark on the edges. So here on the sides here, can you see my example? Here on the sides, I want you to go darker. So I want you to go more dots on the sides.
Cô là phải có cái này cô cho nhiều thì nó sẽ đẹp. Không. Còn
Teacher, I'm finished.
Teacher, I'm finished.
Sunny, is that you? I'm going to spotlight you. I'm going to spotlight you, Sunny. Ooh, everybody have a look at Sunny's work. You did the finger blending, didn't you? That is awesome. That is awesome. So good. Can you please put that on Zello?
Okay.
Let me see you, Susie. Put yours up. I want you to share. I'm going to spotlight yours too. What did you do? What did you use, Susie?
Hatching.
Ah, very nice. Good girl. Hold it up again.
And I
Hold it
add
up.
a base too. Do you see?
What did you do? You did. You
I
put a
added
whole
a vase.
vase. You did add a vase. How creative of you. Did everybody see Susie added a whole vase? Well done. I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed that you had enough. You had very imaginative.
Teacher.
Yes. Yes, yes. Who's talking to me?
That's okay.
That's okay.
Who's talking? What's your name? Ariana. Let me spotlight you, honey. Wait, add spotlight. There you go. Let me see. Ooh, did you use the finger blending technique, Ariana? Hold it up.
Yes.
Yeah, good girl. Hold it up. I can't see. I can't see. Up, up, up. Hold it up. Good girl. Very good, Ariana.
Yeah.
Yours.
Thank you.
Donald's
Thank you,
shining
teacher.
now. Yeah. Well done, Ariana. Very good. So we have about 15 minutes left of this lesson. So just see what you can do, see what other things you can touch up on before we close the session. All right. Maybe a little bit darker on the edges. See if you can fix things. Yeah, if you can fix a little bit of. Solid fit. Therapy. Okay.
I'm finished.
What's that? Who said that? Is that you, Annie? Yes, so pretty. Everybody have a look at Annie's work. It looks amazing. You guys are great drawers.
Teacher.
Yeah.
If we are finished, what do we do?
Well, show me your work. Maybe we can improve on something. Show me your work, honey. Is that you, Junie?
Yes.
I still think you can improve on that. I think you can put a little bit more you can make it darker around the edges. See this picture? Can you see the stippling here? Make it dark around the edges. See that? These are the stippling ones, and they just need to be a little bit darker. Okay. There's always something we can improve on, okay? That's never really, you never, even though you think you're finished, there's always something you can improve on. I mean, of course, there's going to come a time where you're going to say, okay, enough is enough. And you're going to stop drawing.
Teacher,
Yes. Yes, somebody called me. Yes. Oh, all right. So I'm nearly finished here too. Okay. Do you want to try something different? Let's try something different. Ready? I want everybody to get, so this is what mine looks like. Right. Wait a minute. All right, so okay, I'm going to ask you all to do a little something for me. All right, okay. Wait, let me just take, I just want to take a photo of this so I can put it in. Okay, let me just put it in the chat. Thank you, Dal. All right, so there, capture, and then I'm just going to put enter, and I kind of want to put, do I want to put this one in as well? Okay, no, I'll just leave it at that. All right, so what I want to do is everybody grab a blank piece of paper. So, all right, everybody, oh, what happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Oh, I don't want that. Okay. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
So what I want to do is I want to create our own picture. So what we're going to do is we're going to create our own picture. So everybody has to, with pencil, okay, with a pencil on a white piece of paper. Can everybody hear me?
yes.
Yeah. All right. So what we're going to do, let me see everybody. All right, on a piece of paper, we're going to create our own still life. So what I want to do is I want to draw a vase. Okay, now first, before I draw the vase, I'm going to draw an apple. Right, this is one of my apples and it's got a leaf and a stem. Okay, remember we did something like this? All right, this is my apple. And I'm going to draw a pear over here. Do you know what a pear looks like? Okay, and then that has another leaf. And behind it, I'm going to draw a vase. You see my vase?
Teacher,
Yep.
we draw our own picture.
Yeah, you draw your own picture. I want you to draw some fruit. I'm going to make these a little bit darker. I'm going to,
We draw fruits.
yeah, fruit and a vase. Okay, this vase is a bit wonky. I'm going to have to fix it up. Thank God we draw in pencil because then we can fix it up. Yeah. So I've got, what's another one? Maybe I can do like a banana or something. Yeah. So a banana. What else can I do here? How about a dish? Right? Right, or a bowl. Bowl or something. Okay. Now, how many objects have I got here? Okay, let me just, I'm going to go over those. Oh, I left my, okay, I'm going to go over those so you can see them. All right, there's my vase. Right, and this is my pear. Right, and there's my stem, and it has a leaf on it. And this is my bowl. Right. And this is my apple. It's a weird looking apple. There, and there's my stem, and then there's another leaf. And this is my banana, actually. All right, now I'm going to rub off whatever excess pencil I have. In other words, the pencils that I didn't go over. I'm going to just rub those off. Okay, now this is my own drawing, all right? And I might want to put that on a table as well. I'm gonna put a table in the background like this, all right? And then I'm going to go like this. See, that's like a funny shape. Okay, that's my table. I'll put that. All right, now that's my table. And now I'm going to, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to choose another technique. This is my own picture, okay? I've got a bowl, I've got three pieces of fruit, and I've got a vase. Very simple drawing, yeah? And now I'm going to do the dots. I'm going to do these stippling. Okay, because that's what I feel like doing right now. I don't think I want to do cross hatching or scribbling. I already did a scribbling one. And so this is my very own picture. Okay, I drew my own picture and then I'm going to go over it again. I'm going to use the techniques that I learned in order to shade it in, to make it look real, to give it form. All right. Is everybody okay with that? Does everybody understand what they need to do? You just have to, oh, this is going to take a long time, but I think it's going to be worth it in the end because it's going to look amazing. Is everybody drawing their own fruit and vase and bowls? Fantastic. Now remember, it has to be darker on the edges. Whatever you choose to do, whatever technique that you choose to do, it's got to be much, much darker on the edges. That's what gives it form. And then as you move closer to the center, you get lighter. Okay. Now, what we learnt today is about texture. We use texture as a technique to create form, to create a picture that is a shape, and it wants to look like a three-dimensional shape. Okay, there you go. I finished my pear. All right. What did you do, Harry? What picture did you draw, Harry? I can't hear you. Ooh. Wow, Harry, that's amazing. And you've got a shadow and you've got flowers in your vase. Is that right? What did you do, Ariana? Let me see a little bit closer, please. Ariana, hold it up. Hold up your work, Ariana.
Yeah.
Hold it up. Hold up your work, Ariana. She can't hear me. Okay. All right, guys, we only have 3 minutes left. I want everybody to hold up their work, and I want you to post everything in Zalo. I want you to post it all because I want to see it. All right, guys, we're nearly finished. Can you hold up your work before we leave? What picture did you draw? Come on, Del. Come on, Susie, hold up your pictures. You too, Junie. Hold up your pictures. I want to see them.
Drawing doodle.
I drew a picture of fruit.
Oh, that's interesting. Junie, I didn't see yours.
Teacher, I'm drawing doodles.
That's so cute, Susie. That's really cute. All right. So when you're finished, please put your work in Zalo so that I can see it. Okay. All right, boys and girls, that's the end of our class. I will see you next week for, I'm not sure actually, I haven't written the, what are we doing next week? I do have something. I think it's space. Pretty sure it's space. Well done, Peach. Good, Peach. It's amazing. Good job. All right, everyone. Bye from me. It's the end of our class. It's amazing, Peach. It's absolutely amazing. Well done. Please take a photo and put it on Zalo. I want to see. All right, guys. Bye, everyone. Have a good week. Bye. See ya. See everyone. Bye.
Goodbye, Miss. Bye, teacher. Bye, teacher.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye, Emma.
See you, Del.
Bye, Mama.
Bye,
Goodbye,
Peach.
teacher.
Bye, Ariana. Bye, Ariana. See you next week.
Yes. Bye-bye,
See you,
teacher.
Judy. Bye, Moon. Bye-bye.